Good morning everyone, week number 2. I decided to start a little south of Yamaka. Kentucky is horrible for spiders. I'm at the K&T Old Railroad Bridge, which is right there if you can see it. I decided to start a little south of Yamaka and skip most of that road walking back there that I was on at the end of last week. I'm only going to Alum Campground tonight. It's about 7 miles up. And then tomorrow when I leave, that should put me back to where all my regular stops were before. I got my air mat in over the weekend. The one I was hoping to get before I left. So it's Alps Featherlight air pad. And I blew it up when I got it. And it blows up to like, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches thick. It's pretty much like a like an air mattress and not an air pad. It seems like it's going to be really comfortable because, like I said before, I'm a side sleeper, so sleeping on my back is not really an option. I can't do it. I don't sleep good. I'll wake up 100 times and still roll over anyway. Test it out tonight when I get to the campground and see how it works. But right now I'm back on the trail. We'll see how this week goes. This is the Yamaka Bridge. And yes, you have to cross this thing, so you gotta be careful because as you can tell there's traffic. So I'm gonna run across this thing real quick, update you soon. Hey, I made it across without getting run over, believe it or not. A lot of cars went by, but it's not like you can't see me on that bridge, so they all moved over. I'm about to head on down this trail and get onto Alum Ford. I'll update you soon. Hello peeps, I am at Cotton Patch Creek right now. I haven't seen the Cotton Patch shelter yet, but there's a Cotton Patch day use, or not day use, but recreation area back there on top of the hill. And I don't know if it's up there because I definitely was not going to walk up the hill to find out. I just came on this little sign here. It says, use caution near the edge. It has a guy falling off. These creeks in this valley are just basically, I don't know, they look like this. And they're extremely far down. And the last one I came to had water like really high in it. It was really kind of deep. This is what they want you to walk along. One day they say use caution. Kill yourself. Whee! Alrighty, I'm almost to Alum Ford. It's another couple of bends, a mile or two, I don't know. Things spider webs, man. I hate the spider webs here. It's freaking everywhere. You can't walk 10 feet without running into one. Speaking of spiders, there's a big one. Well, he's not a big one right there. Get lost. Get lost. Jeez, stubborn. Alright, I'm gonna get moving. I read a bunch of different blogs, and a lot of people were talking about, you know, staying at the Cotton Patch shelter. And then I read some other blogs where people said they couldn't find it. They never saw a shelter. Well, here it is. For all of those of you that are wondering, yes, it is here. It is not on the trail. It is about 130 feet off of the trail, but right now there's a sign that says Cotton Patch Shelter, this direction, 130 feet. Yeah, there is a sign. The shelter is here. If you're hiking between Yamaka and Alum Ford and you don't want to go to the campgrounds, or maybe you just can't make it to the campground, or you don't want to go to the campground, or here you go. Trail conditions here were actually not too bad. Spider webs are insane, but that's just normal for this area. There were a few downed trees that I had to navigate over and through their branches. It looks like the Forestry Service did come out and clean up some, but new ones have just fallen right on top of the ones they cut. And I don't know, it's just like it's just a big middle finger from the forest saying, don't touch my trees. Legs feel great today. Legs feel phenomenally well. Shoulders are aching. I need to get that backpack adjusted properly because it is killing my shoulders. But I'm going to drink some water and get out of here. I don't want to waste too much time here. Made it to Alum Ford Campground. Thought it was a free public campground, but I keep forgetting I'm still in Big South Fork. At least I think I am. I don't think they have free campgrounds in Big South Fork. You're not allowed to backcountry camp there unless you have a permit, which I have. Went down to check out the water situation. They don't have running water here. The camp spots are $5 a night though, so I guess that's not too bad. So you just fill out the card, drop your money in the slot over there. Check the weather again. I actually have 3G cell phone service here in this valley. It's kind of cool. But it says for this area there's slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning tomorrow. So I'll be putting my rain fly on tonight. If that is true, then great. If they're gone, hopefully they are just in the morning. Of course, I think it's only 2 o'clock right now. So I've still got some time until dark, but I haven't had lunch yet. So, because I just walked straight here. The only break I took was at the Cotton Patch shelter, and I just drank a little bit of water and then did a video and kept right on moving. So I'm gonna get me some lunch out. Should have enough water. I shouldn't have to go way back down there. That's a long walk down there. The river's way down for starters, and that's a long walk. It's a long walk down there from here, so I'm not going to go down there unless I absolutely have to. I'm just chilling. Walk here wasn't too bad. Like I said, had some downed trees, a crap ton of spider webs, which, by the way, people have quit this trail before because of the road walking. Not so much the difficulty, just because there's so much road walking, which I skipped a lot of that, thankfully. I thought about going back and starting over where I left off, or starting where I left off, and no, that's stupid. Anyway, if I'm to quit this trail, it'd only be for one of 2 reasons. One is I'm just done. I just don't want to do it anymore, which is a possibility. I mean, I like hiking like this, but I could be walking one day and be like, you know what, I walked enough. I think I'm done. And I'll just stop. I'll get to wherever I can to get cell phone service, and I'll call for a ride. The other reason would be spider webs. I hate freaking spider webs, and there's a lot of the times you can't go 5 steps without running into another one, and then another one, and then another one, and it slows you down. It's just really annoying. I mean, the spiders aren't poisonous. They probably can't even bite you, but it's just annoying. And it's so annoying that it ruins your day. It really does ruin your day. So if there was another reason I was going to quit, it'd be because of the freaking spider webs. Kentucky welcomes you with spider webs to the face. Well, my water situation has changed a little. I have got a little over probably 25 ounces of water left. Went back down to the river there. I was going to filter some. No. It looked fine earlier. It was just a little muddy, but now it's freaking disgusting. There's a dead fish in it. There's chunks of something floating in it. And if you look at the water now that the sun is out, you can see just a film on it. It's nasty looking. So I'm like, no. It's not that big of a deal. 2 miles up is Yahoo Creek. I know there'll be water there. That's where Yahoo Falls is at. So tonight I'm going to be having a light dinner, and I might skip breakfast until I get to the water up here to make sure there is water, because if you're out of water, you don't want to eat, because when you eat, your body needs water to process food, so it would dehydrate you faster. I mean, honestly, I have plenty of water to get me. I'm not going to freaking dehydrate, in just 6 miles tomorrow. So thought I'd update that. Don't trust the water here at Alum Campground. I mean, honestly, it's probably okay. I can probably grab a bunch of it, filter it, and be just fine. But I'm not that desperate. So I spread my tent out, and it smelled like pee earlier. And I actually turned it upside down to let it air out a little bit. And he rolled it over and got it over in the sun. And I actually sprayed some bug spray on the bottom and wiped it around. It's probably bad for the waterproofing, but I wasn't going to sleep in a tent that smelled like pee. I don't know what peed on it. I don't know when it peed on it. It smelled fine when I rolled it up at Great Meadow. And when I unrolled it here, the rainfly doesn't smell. My backpack doesn't smell. Just that one spot on the bottom of the tent. So yeah, it got pee on it somehow. Or some kind of ammonia, because it was very strong ammonia smell. It smelled like pee, like animal pee. So anyway, that's what's up. Water, not the best thing here at Alum Campground. So get water on the way, or be prepared to get it after you leave. Water crisis averted, not intentionally, but I used some of the water I had left to start cooking dinner, and there was a stick floating in the water, and I went to go pick it out, and I knocked it over. So I just wasted half the water that I had. So I just took my water bottles and my water filter, and I looked at the map, and there was a creek that I crossed coming in that I wasn't sure had water in it or not, but it was the closest one. And it was not even 5-minute walk that direction. So I just took only what I needed, hiked back that way, and filled up both my water bottles. So now I'm letting my dinner rehydrate, and then I'm going to eat, and I have plenty of water now. So it kind of worked out for the best, I guess. Not something I need to get in the habit of doing is spilling my water when I don't have any readily available. But I'm gonna eat dinner and then it'll be bedtime, and I'll see you in the morning.